Friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Cat Peach from Mario. So first we're going to get started on the center here, and we're going to draw in a curved line in the middle for the nose. We're going to step up now and draw in the eyes. So we're going to start on the inside, curving this line around and through towards the bottom. And then we'll move across on the left-hand side and replicate that. Let's thicken up the line on the side now. So we're going to bring this line across and then back in towards the bottom, just coloring that in black. And then we'll do the same thing as we stretch over towards the left. Now let's come across and draw on the eyelashes. So we're going to draw 2 in total, curving this out, back in. We'll do the same on the right. And then we'll move over to our left eye and just replicate that. And then we'll just make sure we color those in black also. Now let's draw in the pupil in the center. So we're going to draw in a nice big oval. In the center, let's draw another oval again. And then right in the top of both eyes, we're going to draw in another circle for the highlight. Now let's color in the pupil black. Let's move down and draw in the mouth now. So we're going to draw in 2 brackets on a slight diagonal on both sides. We're going to join these together at a point in the middle. Let's move underneath, drawing in a nice big arch line. And then we'll close off the tongue by drawing in a curved line. Now let's move up and draw in the hair. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and in towards the center. We'll do the same thing on the right, curving that in. Let's arch the hair out now towards the side, scooping that back up. And then from that point, just curving this back in on the side. Again, let's curve this back up towards the top. And then we're going to curve this down, up, and in towards the middle. Let's draw in the crown right in the center now on the top. So we're going to draw in 2 diagonal lines coming out on both sides. From that point on the top, let's draw that diagonal line coming in towards the center. Now from here, from that point, we're going to bring this line out towards the top. In the middle, let's draw in a nice big circle. And then on the right-hand side, drawing in an arch line, curving that down. And then we'll do the same thing on the left. Let's draw in the ears. So we're going to curve this line out. And then from that point on the top, we're just going to again curve this back down and in towards the hair. Now let's move in towards the middle, and we're going to curve this back up towards the top. And then again, from that point, just bringing this back around and down towards our hair. Let's close off the face now. So for the face, we're going to curve this in towards our eyes. And then for the cheek, we're going to curve this out slightly, bringing this around and in towards the middle. Now moving across, let's arch this line back up. For the earring, we're going to draw in a circle, connecting that from the top, bringing that in towards the cheek. Moving behind now, we're going to curve this line out. And then we're going to round that edge out as we bring this around and in towards our earring. Now let's come down and draw in the arm. So we're going to start on the back here. We're going to curve this around and in. We're going to start with the finger here, curving this around and through towards the top. Let's step over beside this, curving this around, back through. One more time, arching this around, down, and then back up. And then now to close off the hand, we're just going to curve this around and down towards the bottom. In the center now, we're going to curve this around and through. And then from that point, just arching this back, around, and down towards our hand. Now for the torso, let's curve this line around and in towards the center of our hand. And then for the back of our leg, we're just going to bring this line around and in. Now from here, we're going to curve this line up and over towards that line in the center. For the foot, we're going to start from the back here, bringing this line around and in. In the center again, curving this around and through. And then one more time, just connecting that over towards the line on the top. Let's go over for the left leg now, curving this line down. And then we're going to arch this over and in towards the torso. Now from here for the foot, again, starting in the back, we're going to curve this around and in. Stepping over, let's replicate that. And then one more time as we move directly across, closing off the foot. Now let's draw in our left hand. So we're going to curve this down and up, stepping over, arching that through. And then one more time, curving this around and back in. Let's close off the arm, arching that in towards the chin. And then for the bottom of the arm, just curving this over and through towards the torso. Let's quickly draw in our eyebrows now. So on both sides of the hair in the middle, we're going to draw in a curved line that comes down. And then from that point, we're just going to arch this back up and through towards this middle. Lastly, let's draw in our tails. We're going to start on the top, curving this out, up, and out towards the side. And then starting back on this line, we're going to curve this in, down, back out and through, just following the line on the top. And then lastly, to close off the tail, we're just going to curve this line over and across. And that is it. That's how you draw Cat Peach from Mario. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.